Spanish captions are available for this broadcast as a special service of Nebraska Public Media. For Spanish captions, change CC settings to Service 2 on your television. Nebraska Public Media Sports, Nebraska's home for championship sports, is live from Moore Stadium here in Omaha for the 2024 NSAA State Soccer Championships. It's day number 2, and we turn our attention now to the boys' side, and we begin in Class B with the Minutemen of Lexington taking on, the powerhouse, Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. And welcome inside, everyone, along with former UNO standout Avery Howard. I'm Larry Putney. Great to have you with us as we get set for NSAA Championship Soccer. Two teams, Avery, very familiar with each other.
Very familiar with each other. 3 of the last 4 state titles have been Lexington and Skutt. A Skutt team that had to reload. 17 seniors they lost, but they are trying to continue this streak and make it 5. A Lexington team that wants to knock them off and bring home the first one.
Let's take a look at these two teams. We'll start with Lexington. It was about a 3-hour drive for Lexington to get here from their home in Lexington, Nebraska. Not far, though, for Skutt. Maybe a 20-minute drive across town. That's where the two teams come from. How did they get here? Well, Skutt survived a tough one against unbeaten Bennington in the semifinals. They got the go-ahead goal in the 78th minute to move on to the state championship against Lexington, and Lexington with 2-0 wins over Elkhorn North and Mount Michael. Let's go down to the field to Matt.
When you think of sports dynasties, teams like Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls and Tom Brady's New England Patriots come to mind. Well, pretty soon, you might be able to add Skutt Catholic to that list. The Skyhawks with a chance to add their 5th straight title tonight. I asked head coach Justin Zabawa what he thought about the whole dynasty talk. He said he hasn't given it much thought, but says it comes down to having talented players who work so hard both on and off the pitch. Larry?
Thank you very much, Matt. We appreciate it. Getting set here for state championship. Hey, they've made the trip from Lexington. They're ready to go. Skutt's here. We're looking for a great one in Class B to kick off the night. Lexington and Skutt coming up next.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What do you think about going to college?
I'm kind of scared.
I feel nervous a little bit.
That's kind of a tough one. I'm not really sure yet.
I'm excited for college.
How are you going to pay for it?
To be honest, I don't really know.
That's actually a really good question.
So what if you had a friend you could ask?
These are Nebraska corn farmers. They work in acres, not hours. Over 9 million acres to be exact. Harvesting the energy and climate solutions the world needs. Year after year. Year after year. We are proud to stand with you.
A lot of land comes with a lot of work. The Kubota MX Series is ready to help. You can mow, move hay bales, grade, and clear brush and snow. Equipped with a cab for any conditions. Loader lift capacity for jobs of all sizes. Hydrostatic or gear transmission options. The Kubota MX Series. For more information and participating Nebraska Kubota dealers, KubotaNesports.com.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
Spanish captions are available for this broadcast as a special service of Nebraska Public Media. For Spanish captions, change CC settings to Service 2 on your television. Ready for introductions and our national anthem. Let's go to our public address announcer, Tom Ryan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Creighton University's Morrison Stadium in the 2024 NSAA State Soccer Championships for tonight's Class B Boys final matchup between the Minutemen from Lexington High School and the Omaha Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. We request that spectators not go onto the playing field at the conclusion of the game because of the possibility of injury to players and or spectators. The Nebraska School Activities Association is not responsible for any injury caused by spectators rushing onto the playing field. In addition, we ask that fans not climb on or lean over the concrete retaining walls surrounding the field. Walking out with Lexington High School tonight are the Evolution Orange 2016 boys. Walking out with Omaha Skutt Catholic High School this evening is the St. Pius X St. Leo Under-9 Boys Lions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for today's University of Nebraska University System introduction of players and coaches and starting lineups, the University of Nebraska System, the official lineup partner of the NSAA. First, let's meet the Minutemen from Lexington High School. Number 0, Alexis Arriaga. Number 1, Sergio Loarca Batista. Number 2, Jose Leiva Miranda. Number 4, Adine Cruz Lima. Number 6, Alejandro Cruz. Number 7, Jorge Zamora Sainz. Number 8, Nielsen Garcia Villa de Leon. Number 9, Issei Ramirez Chino. Number 10, Alexander Perez Toure. Number 11, Fernando Casillas. Number 14, Mario Maravilla. Number 17, Alexander Barraza Sainz. Number 18, Pedro Prado Cruz. Number 19, Adine Lima Miranda. Number 20, Fernando Caballero. Number 21, Adan Lima Miranda. Number 22, Jefferson Hernandez Flores. Number 23, David Diaz Arriaga. Number 27, Cesar Munoz. Number 28, Esteban Tovar Morales. Number 30, Kendrick Marroquin Ordonez. Number 34, Juan Raimundo Jesus. Number 35, Victor Yam Aguiar. And number 40, Jose Navarrete Escobedo. Lexington is coached by Yoel Lemus, assisted by Anita Bachman, Alejandro Gutierrez, Artemio Munoz, and Larry Ramirez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the Omaha Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. Number 0, Morgan Finkenbinder. Number 1, Ben Shent. Number 2, Grant Corey. Number 3, Cole Essner. Number 4, Max Oster. Number 5, Bram Allen. Number 6, Will Longo. Number 7, Nick Oster. Number 8, Leo Bailey. Number 9, Pierce Havens. Number 10, Ridge Jackson. Number 11, Alejandro Esquivel. Number 12, Tobin Hofer. Number 13, Will O'Doherty. Number 14, Nolan Pickrell. Number 15, Ryan Schmidt. Number 16, Ryan Melrose. Number 17, Tegan Olderback. Number 19, Tyler Williams. Number 20, Kyle Schmidt. Number 21, Kyle Eck. Number 23, Carter Wissink. Number 24, Ben Healy. And number 25, Michael Tatton. Omaha Skutt Catholic is coached by Justin Sabawa, assisted by Matt Bragg, Jack Toma, Eric Benzel, Andrew Fenner, Pat Diedrich, Cole Harrington, and Antonio Chavez. Your officials for tonight's game are Michael Barton, Logan Clark, Seth Letty, and Shane LeBenz. The field crew for today's game from Lexington, Tyson Truax, Paxton McCracker, and Gio Diaz. From Omaha Skutt Catholic, Jamison Bragg, Kinley Zabawa, and London Zabawa. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. Tonight, the anthem will be sung by Sofia Novoselov from Raymond Central High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets irregular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Ready to go here, state soccer in Omaha. Let's take a look at the Lexington starting lineup. Running a 4-2-3-1. Not a lot of size, but very technically sound on this squad. They like to play very wide on the pitch, give Fernando Casillas some opportunity to navigate in the middle. That's a look at the Minutemen. They come in at 15-6 on the year. Now look at the Skutt Skyhawks starting lineup. 4-3-3 shape. Strength really are their three mids, Schent and Estner on the outside. They opened the season against each other, these two teams did. Skutt won that one 3-0. But a much different Lexington squad, they feel. Start off with the Minutemen coach. In there somewhere is Joel Lemus. Chatting with his guys as they are in the state championship for the third time in 4 years. Still looking for the school's first ever state championship. Justin Zabawa is the head coach in his 10th season with Skutt. They have won 4 consecutive state titles. No one else has ever won 4 in a row. They're trying to make it 5 this year. That would begin to rival the 8 in a row that Marion had on the girls' side. But no boys team has ever won 4 in a row until Skutt did it last year. I think Lexington's going to use this, much larger pitch to their advantage, right? They're smaller, great with the ball at their feet, right? A lot of highly skilled players, but maybe not the size that Skutt has. And what they'll really try to do is stretch it on the sides and create some space.
Yep, give them opportunity to get out there and start running, take players on. If they can make Skutt tired early and try to settle in early, we talked about that a lot yesterday. Who can settle in first? Who can use the size to their advantage? Because it can be a disadvantage at the same time if they don't know how to use it correctly.
There is Skutt looking for their 5th consecutive state title. They won 9 in a row. They had lost 4 this season. Second match against Gretna they lost. They lost to South Sioux City, to West Des Moines Dowling, and then to Bennington in a game they would later win in the semifinals 2-1 with a goal coming in the 78th minute against Bennington to knock off an undefeated at that time Badger squad. So it's the number 2 seed and the number 4 seed. And there is Joel Lemus. Well, he's talked about how much it would mean to this program, to this community, to take home a state championship, to these players. They've been here so many times, have not been able to get over the hump and take home the title. See the shirts they were wearing said Destiny on the back. They felt like it was the destiny to get back here. There is Fernando Casillas, senior mid. 5 goals on the year, 9 assists. And Justin Zabawa, the 127-43 career record. We're underway. Already you can see how wide even those wingers are playing for Lexington, almost on the touch line as they throw in here. Zettelers play there by Oster. To Bailey on the far side. It's a Skutt team that, you know, they started out that season, this season at 2-2. And they were 4-3 at one point. I'm wondering if they're going to get it put together. They lost 17 seniors off of last year's team.
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, here they are.
The growing pains of maybe the turnover and trying to figure out what that team looks like now this year.
Oster with a shot, and that is wide of goal.
As we know, they have that standard. They've got goals. They're on for 5 straight, and so for them to be back in this game's pretty impressive. Like you said, 17 seniors. That's, I mean, that you could almost make up an entire team last year of just seniors. I can imagine for a lot of these younger players, this is a lot of those first chances that they've gotten this season.
It's Bram Allen with that last shot that was wide. Bram, a senior midfielder for the Skyhawks. And there Allen has it off to Bailey, plays it ahead. Nice through pass there, and another great pass, an opportunity here, one-on-one. Fantastic tackle, but a dangerous one in the penalty area. And are they going to say, no, they're going to say corner kick. But great recovery, good hustle there by Kyle Eck. Ooh, that's a penalty.
I would agree with you.
That is a penalty that was missed.
Skutt is lucky there's no replay.
Wow.
No check the monitor. Yeah, that's a PK. They can't challenge the call, that is.
That's right. There's the cross. Finkenbinder pulls it down.
Good snag.
Morgan Finkenbinder, the senior. Stepping in front of it, there is Essner. Shent with it. Shent will take it wide. Shent looking for the angle to cross. Nice job there by the back line of Lexington. That was Alexander Barraza. And here is Casillas. Fantastic pass ahead. Maravilla with the shot on. And early on here, Avery, this is it's a different kind of Lexington pace than we've seen in state championships before. Right now, they're controlling tempo.
Yeah, you know, there's a plus and also some negatives to playing a team so many times. They're so familiar with one each other that I think they probably know what each team wants to do, the ins and outs and the style. Granted, both these teams look a little bit different than the previous year and the previous last 3 years. But I think if anything, for a Lexington team that's been knocked down 3 of those 4 years, 4 in a row in the state tournament, they know exactly what kind of style Skutt wants to play and how to combat that. And I don't think they want to go 5 years in a row without that opportunity. And if they know it has to come earlier in the game, looks like they're going to do so.
X sends that out, and another throw-in upcoming for the Minutemen. Let's go down to the pitch to Matt.
Hey guys, if you look along the Lexington sideline, you'll see the coaches are wearing a shirt with one word on the back, Destiny. The players are wearing those same shirts during pregame warm-ups. I spoke to head coach Joel Lemus, who told me that was the word his senior class picked out. It's a group that's gone through a lot these past 4 years, including back-to-back runner-up finishes in 2021 and 2022. Both those losses coming to Skutt. But this year, they feel it's finally their time to bring a state title back to Lexington.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. You look at Alex Perez, Fernando Casillas, Sergio Loarca, all 3 of those seniors who have played against this Skutt team 4 consecutive years down here at state, 3 times in the finals. Once they were knocked off in the semifinals by Skutt. And they have yet to figure out the potion to the Skyhawks.
You know, something else, Coach Lemus added those. You know, this is a team that was 13-6 coming into this tournament. And he said, I feel like our team's taken those bumps and bruises enough that it does lead us to.
Shot on! In! Goal! Great shot! Shent puts it in! Boy, that was quick.
That was quick. A little bit against the run of play.
Ben Shent fires it near post inside and gets the goal, and Skutt with a 1-0 lead.
What I was just going to say about the whole Destiny thing is that, you know, he said they feel like they've taken their bumps and bruises. That makes this destiny for them. They feel like, you know, they've had their hardships, that they can get through this. So once again, on cue, a hardship for them. They're down early. Right. See what they can do here.
Cross. Finkbinder comes off the line to make the play. Another nice save there by Finkbinder. They had 2 runners in there. Cesar Munoz sends it in. The header into the 18. Controlled by Oster. Now Corey with it. They'll play it back. Cleared out of there by Kyle Eck. Esther chasing it down again. Esther with the shot. Loarca is there. Good work there. Nice take by Maravilla. Here is Maravilla. Off to Williams. And Esther ahead. There's a shot there. And taken by Havens. Warka hauls it in. Thirteenth trip overall for Skutt into these finals. Only one school has more than that in all classes, and that is the team we'll see later tonight, Creighton Prep. They have 17 trips into the finals. If Skutt were to win this, they would momentarily, at least, be tied with Creighton Prep for the most titles on the boys' side with 10. And then, of course, Prep would have something to say about that tonight in the Class A final.
Yeah, Skutt could hold on to that for maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, I guess an hour and a half, game included, if things go Prep's way tonight. We've got a great game here, but tonight's game,
yes,
later after this, should really be a major showdown as well.
Prep and Southwest. Those two teams squared off earlier this year in the middle of a snowstorm. It was won by Lincoln Southwest. I was tired of hearing that it was in a snowstorm. Munoz takes it out.
Three hours away, but it surely doesn't sound like it.
No, right? They're all right here. There's Williams. He settles it. Cross by Williams is knocked away. Cleared out of there. Let's go back down to the pitch to Matt Foster.
Hey guys, if that last name Shent sounds familiar, it's because Ben is not the first Shent in his family to score against Lexington in a state final. 2 years ago, older brother Sam scored the game-winning penalty with 8 minutes left as Skutt then beat Lexington 2-1 to win the Class B title in 2022. So a little bit of case of deja vu for the Minutemen.
Yeah, so the Minutemen are tired of hearing Shent.
Yeah, get that family out of here. I've been told by the truck to mention that Ben is also an Omaha commit. Sorry, Glenn, you can cover your ears. I'll just get it out of the way right now. Coach Donovan Dowling is right in front of us. He had a nice little smile when Ben placed that front post. Hey, that's my future guy.
Into the game now for the Skyhawks comes Alejandro Esquivel. He'll come in for Cole Essner.
Talking to both coaches before the game, one of the biggest things for Lexington is, they know they have to play smart, but the midfield is going to be really important because they know that's a strong point for Skutt, but they know that they're going to be well organized. So when can we find our chances to moments kind of like this, put them on a little bit of pressure, make them feel our presence, and how can we disrupt that organization that Skutt likes to play with? I mean, for both teams, I think any coach you ever talk to, they're going to say, who can possess the ball better. But in these situations, like we mentioned, the size of the field, going up against a team that you're familiar with, their strengths. Can we make sure that we force those mistakes, limit them on our side, and keep the ball as much as possible?
Wissink now into the game for Skutt, and back in is Cole Essner. Good clear by Bailey. They'll play it back, gain control. And now the throw-in coming from Cesar Munoz. Little over the top. Cleared once again. Foul called. That'll be on Lima. Shot on, Finkenbinder's there.
It's a great combination play from Lexington there. They chip the ball in. It's good contact there off the laces. They get the ball in a good spot. He makes his run between two defenders. So one has to track, it goes over their head. The other one's trying to track with them. So that kind of limits the cover options. It's a good spot to be in. If it goes a little bit further, he can continue his run. Great settle, plays the ball, has a trailing midfielder. That's what they're facing the goal. Those are good opportunities for Lexington like that.
Corey with it. Tried to chip it right back to Corey. Max Oster now to throw it in. Oster will actually take a breather here. Ridge Jackson now into the game for Skutt. And here is Jackson. Nice slide tackle there. Victor Yam. So corner kick upcoming here for the Skyhawks. Havens takes the corner. Headed just wide. Opportunity there for Esquivel. Good back post, and Esquivel was there.
Yeah, sneaky back post run. Essentially unmarked back there. Gets the ball over everyone. They got to turn over their shoulder and just kind of hanging out.
Almost halfway through the first. And the foul there on Corey. Opportunity here for the Minutemen. It's a 1-0 score. Settled right at Finkenbinder, who's been in the right spot so far for Skutt. Timeout here on the field. We'll take one as well. Skutt with the lead, 1-0.
Life is full of milestones. Let Wayne State's graduate programs be your next big moment. Whether you work in education, criminal justice, business, public relations, human resources, information technology, or sports and recreation, our programs provide pathways to the next level in your career. Flexible and online, a Wayne State graduate degree helps you write that next big chapter in your life without having to put your life on hold.
At Teammates, our mission is to positively impact the world by inspiring students to reach their full potential through mentoring. Since 1991, Teammates has served more than 47,000 students across the Midwest. Today, we have a growing list of students waiting to be mentored. Mentors come from all walks of life. To be a mentor, all you have to do is be there. Find more information about how to become a mentor at teammates.org.
Back here at Morrison Stadium in Omaha for the 2024 NSAA Boys Soccer Championships. Skyhawks leading it 1-0.
Skutt is totally okay doing this right now. They're more than comfortable just sitting back, playing the ball, holding on to it. That's been one of their high points this season this year. They know they're at their best when they can just relax, find chances like this, then spread them out, be patient. The right opportunity will come. They're also sitting with a 1-0 lead right now, so they're a little bit more comfortable to do that.
Take it away from Grant Corey. Three more subs in for the Skyhawks. Shent is back in along with Oster and Williams. Alex Perez and Garcia also back in for the Minutemen. Ridge Jackson will take it in. And a shot on, off the crossbar. That was just touched by Luarco.
It was sneaky. It's like it kept gaining velocity as it was going.
Nobody was on him, he just kept carrying it in.
It did it. Just almost got over. What a touch.
There's Morgan Finkenbinder, the all-time career clean sheet leader for Skutt. Starter since his sophomore year. Skutt has been to state, if you go all the way back to 2000, they've been down here 22 of 25 years. The numbers are just mind-boggling when you start adding up number of state championships, times in the final, number of times at state.
That's across the board for their athletics at their school, and I thought it was pretty cool that Coach Zabawa mentioned he gets to work with Renee Saunders, the head coach for the volleyball program, who they've won their 9th title in a row this year. He said she's one of the best coaches in high school, maybe if not the state, and he seeks her out for advice a lot. So pretty cool. They've got a lot of mentors over there in the athletic department, and they can lean on each other because they got lots of titles over there.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the year they didn't win, right? They lost so much off of last year. I'm thinking of the volleyball team. They'd won 8 in a row and lost about everything, and here all of a sudden here they are back in the finals. They win their 9th, and now next year they have a bunch coming back, and you know, one for the other thumb, I guess.
I wonder if they've had to remodel the trophy cases lately.
Just don't think they stay in there long.
Yeah.
What? That trophy's 5 years old? That one's out. You've got 75 new ones. Played back to Finkenbinder. Kyle Eck will play it back again. And here's Bailey far side. Cruz Lima chases that down. Crosses the touchline. Brings it into the 18 and cleared out, controlled for a moment by the Minutemen. We had a fast pace, kind of frenetic pace to start, and now it's settled in a bit. Too heavy. And a goal kick here for Skutt. Cross and Bailey sends it out. Opportunity. Boy, great job by that back line. Bailey came back, got a toe on it. Looked like Ben Healy was there as well. Couple of good opportunities there for the Minutemen. Cross again.
Bailey's been busy back there for Skutt. He's just a sophomore. He's done a great job. Tracking runners and 50-50 balls. Makes a big difference back there.
Jacob Meinig off the line, and it reels it in. Jefferson Hernandez looks like he's down. Didn't see what happened. Did you? To get it with the elbow, maybe?
I think with the goalie collision, maybe, but I wasn't sure. It was just kind of a collision of body to the head, or hopefully he didn't get an elbow. That's a tough. If you get an elbow, that's tough.
So we see it here.
Looks like just maybe a shoulder to the head. When everyone goes to the ball like that, it's always a
look out.
Hand to the head, maybe. Good he sees up and walking, though.
Williams touches it right back to Essner. .30 remains here in this first half. Still the only goal coming at the 7-minute mark from the Skyhawks, and that was Ben Schent. It happened quickly. Schent got it at the top of the 18, turn fired right inside the near post.
And at a time where it felt like Lexington maybe was going to start with some momentum and was getting some opportunity and pressing a little bit, and sometimes that's the way soccer works, fortunately or unfortunately.
Settle. Just kind of cupped it right around him. Here's Alex Perez with it. Ahead. Casillas. Better just over the crossbar. Maybe offsides there?
Potentially. I think if the ball went to the center forward there, I believe they would have called that offsides, and I think he kind of started to hold his run once the outside winger there had gotten there.
Lima heads that away, and now throw in for Jackson. Here's Corey with it. Back to Healy. Into the middle to Eck. Skutt loses possession. Cleared out. Good help there by Ben Healy. Skyhawks have only allowed 3 goals in their last 9 matches. This back line has been defensively playing really well. Gutsy play there by Finkenbinder to come off the line and make the play.
Good thing he did, because I think as he stays, that becomes a much more dangerous opportunity.
Yeah. What happens here is taken away. Let's go down to the field to Matt Foster.
Larry, you mentioned the Skyhawk defense, and it's anchored by senior goalkeeper Morgan Finkenbinder, who's been a 3-year starter in goal for the Skyhawks. And he had some big gloves to fill when he took over the starting job from graduating senior Zach Weiss, who his senior year set the single-season shutout record with 18. So how did Morgan follow it up? Well, he's helped lead the Skyhawks to 2 straight titles, and head coach Justin Sabawa says it took him a little bit of time to find his voice as a sophomore, but since then, he's grown into a completely different person and a leader for this team, which is why he wears the captain's armband for the Skyhawks.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. No doubt. He's now become the career leader in clean sheets for the Skyhawks, as we mentioned earlier. Shot on, Finkenbinder, another opportunity. Wow!
Right on cue.
Finkenbinder comes up big.
Wow. You know, the most important thing there is he makes the initial save, but then he has to react to the second one, and that's essentially the one that saves the goal.
Yeah. Pops right back up off his back. Nice job.
This game just got a lot quicker.
Yes, it did. Pace is picked up. Corner kick for the Minutemen.
When you have 2 teams that set up in a formation that's similar to one another, it requires both teams to either mark man, or you got a lot of responsibility for them to come back. And there's been a lot of open spaces, transition play now that this half's getting longer and people are getting tired. As we've seen a lot more fast breaks here.
Here's the cross. Spending a lot of time here in the attacking third for Lexington. Tyler Williams got the foul. Looks like he's going to draw a yellow card too, and he does.
I can't decide if that entirely warranted a yellow. I'd have to watch the replay, and I'm sure we'll see it here in a second, but it looked like maybe a unfortunate collision here, or they both were going for it. Unfortunately, I mean, you never want to see a kid go down with a head injury, but.
So the yellow is issued to Williams. Fernando Caballero come out. He was the one shaken up.
Looks like Coach Sabah was trying to figure out the explanation as well, potentially.
He's still having the conversation.
I think he's trying to say, hey, there was no extension. The ball was right at both their feet. They're both going for it. Nonetheless, Lexington gets a free kick here with less than 6 minutes.
That one called on Schmidt, Ryan Schmidt, the backup winger. Schmidt's the one who scored the goal in the 78th minute to beat Bennington in the semifinals. Bennington was previously unbeaten. Another opportunity. Wall pass, a couple of them. Waded through, chased down by Casillas. Good opportunity upcoming here for the Minutemen. Si se puede, if possible.
This is a dangerous spot.
Alex Perez will take the kick. Perez, 10 goals on the year, 4 assists for the senior. Perez just high.
Just caught some air there at the end.
Oscar.
Fickenbinder will play at Central next year. The goalie for Skutt. He's earning his scholarship right now. He's been busy. Here's Navarrete. Ahead to Casillas. Casillas cross. Fickenbinder tips it away. It'll be run down by Zamora, who will play it back. Goes Perez. I don't think Casillas saw Navarrete on his backside. Navarrete had an opportunity there, and you see Coach is like, oh.
Lexington's moving kind of however they want right now.
They are. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. A lot of pressure right now being applied by the Minutemen. Applying it again here.
1 minute left in the first half.
Good switch here. Navarrete again. That's going to be a yellow card on Ryan Schmidt. That was a shove, no doubt. Coach not happy about that.
Feels like you could sense the frustration a little bit from Skutt.
Boy, Coach Zabawa is on fire right there on the sideline. He saw something apparently before that wasn't called.
Unfortunately, sometimes retaliation gets the card, but I think he must have seen something to be as fired up as he is.
Finkenbinder again. This kick will probably do it. So that'll do it for the first half. Skutt Catholic with the lead, thanks to the goal from Ben Schent at the 7-minute mark. Matt Foster is standing by with Joel Lemus.
Coach, some great pressure there to end the first half. Still no goal. How do you find that breakthrough in the second half?
Yeah, I think we found the answer right there at the end. Just got to keep pressing. We can't let them get comfortable. I think at the beginning of the game we were letting their back line get comfortable. Once we started to put some pressure on them, they didn't give them as much time to think. And so I think that's the key to the second half. And keep our head up. We're going to get more chances.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Skutt with a 1-0 lead at the halftime break. Second half coming up in just a little bit.
Have you ever driven past these fields without knowing the story they hold? Grown with care and harvested with precision, Nebraska soybeans are where technology meets tradition. Today, soybeans are key ingredients in our food, our transportation, and products around our homes. And tomorrow, the possibilities are endless. So, the next time you pass these fields, remember the power packed into every pod.
Something dynamic about a team, a family, a community. At UNK, we thrive on collaboration, turning individual strengths into collective triumphs. Lopers are known for healing others, for big business ideas, for teaching and leading, for being the first generation and inspiring the next. At UNK, you won't just follow a path, you'll blaze new trails. While one can be strong, together, we are unstoppable. That's the power of the herd.
These are Nebraska corn farmers. They work in acres, not hours. Over 9 million acres to be exact. Harvesting the energy and climate solutions the world needs. Year after year, year after year. We are proud to stand with you.
Back in Omaha, Morrison Stadium, 1-0. We are at halftime of the Class B Boys Championship. Let's go to our public address announcer, Tom Ryan.
We have a very special award today. The NFHS Officials Association and the Nebraska School Activities Association have partnered in an initiative to honor officials for their outstanding service and unselfish devotion to the state association and its member schools. the 2023 NFHS and NSAA State Soccer Official of the Year is Brittany Hageman. For over 12 years, Brittany has served the NSAA and its member schools. During this time, she has officiated countless games during the regular season and postseason, as well as recruited and mentored countless officials, and has been a model ambassador for the sport. Presenting Brittany with her award is NSAA Soccer Director Ron Higdon and NHSOA Soccer Representative Jason Francois. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause in honor of Brittany Hageman, the 2023 NFHS and NSAA Soccer Official of the Year.
Congratulations to Brittany Hageman. Good look at downtown Omaha, just beyond Morrison Stadium here in Omaha. When we come back, we'll take a look at the numbers from the first half of play. Skutt on top, 1-0.
The way we use electricity has changed a lot over the years. What hasn't changed is our commitment to make sure it's there the moment you need it. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
At Teammates, our mission is to positively impact the world by inspiring students to reach their full potential through mentoring. Since 1991, Teammates has served more than 47,000 students across the Midwest. Today, we have a growing list of students waiting to be mentored. Mentors come from all walks of life. To be a mentor, all you have to do is be there. Find more information about how to become a mentor at teammates.org.
Have you heard about FAFSA?
It's like a form you fill out. Fill it out and you get money for college.
Easiest way to get money for college, hands down.
FAFSA.
It's a life hack.
It's your way in.
So you want to help me pay for college? I'm down.
Heck yeah.
Definitely.
How is this not trending on all the things?
It took me like 30 minutes to fill out.
So easy.
How much am I gonna get?
This is a hidden gem. Fill out your FAFSA.
FAFSA.
Drink water, buckle up, fill out your FAFSA.
Coverage of the NSAA Soccer Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by Teammates Mentoring Program, Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, and Nebraska Kubota Dealers. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Welcome back at Morrison Stadium. Our halftime score is 1-0. Skyhawks on top. Let's take a look at some halftime statistics, and it was really the Minutemen forcing the issue there in that back half of the first half.
Yeah.
The shots on goal.
Yeah, the shots on goal and the shots jump out immediately just because of how much that really came on the last, 15, 12 minutes maybe. Especially corner kicks too. Even though it's 2-1, those are so many crucial opportunities, especially for Lexington, that they know Skutt's not going to make too many mistakes. But when you look at this and you hear what Coach had to say at halftime, I think they found their answer, it sounds like. So we'll see if these numbers increase and they can stick to what they did at the end of the half.
We are at half. When we come back, the second half begins from here at Morrison Stadium in Omaha.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. They all get done with the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor. Attachments designed to keep you moving. The Kubota BX Series with hydrostatic transmission. For more information and participating Nebraska Kubota dealers, KubotaNeSports.com.
Life is full of milestones. Let Wayne State's graduate programs be your next big moment. Whether you work in education, criminal justice, business, public relations, human resources, information technology, or sports and recreation, our programs provide pathways to the next level in your career. flexible, and online, a Wayne State graduate degree helps you write that next big chapter in your life without having to put your life on hold.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
One zip is the score, 1-0. We are at halftime, getting set for second half action. Let's go down to Matt on the field.
Here with head coach Justin Sabawa. Justin, you survived a lot of late pressure there in the first half. How does your team get back in control of this game?
I mean, that first half, I think, was a tale of two halves in the half. You know, I think we won the first 20, they won the second 20. You know, at halftime, we just talked about getting back to playing our type of style. We kind of fell into what they wanted to do, and you saw what that did. I mean, constant pressure, we couldn't get the ball out. So I just told them to relax, take a breath, and just start possessing and play our style.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. Larry?
Well, Nebraska Public Media Sports brings you the 2024 High School NSAA Baseball Championships. That's coming up this Friday. You can catch every pitch and every home run live from Warner Park in Omaha. Action begins with the Class C title game at noon, followed by Class B at 3:30, and then it all wraps up with Class A at night at 7 p.m. Don't miss a moment of the 2024 NSAA Baseball Championships only on Nebraska Public Media. I'll be with Brian Dunsing calling that game. There's going to be somebody else with us too besides Dunsing. I can't come up with his name. Played at Nebraska, was a center fielder, short guy, kind of mouthy, but for some reason I can't come up with his name. So there'll be a couple of us there. So underway here, second half action. Let's see if the tide turns here for Skutt, because that back half of the first half, despite the 1-0 lead, look out, this is dangerous. Good recovery. In the 18, opportunity here. Good job by that back line. It was really dominated by Lexington.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, despite Skutt being up 1-0, all the pressure, you saw the shots on goal. Save numbers went way up for Finkenbinder.
Yeah, if there was a halftime speech / response that we just heard with Matt from Coach Bob, I think that's exactly what I expected to hear from him. They were able to feel a little unorganized because the pressure Lexington put on them, and what do they want to do? They want to keep the ball, and they didn't really get to do that at the back end of the half.
Throwing upcoming for Caballero. Casillas drops it. What good opportunities have just sailed a little high for Fernando Casillas. There's a look at Lima on that last shot. Touch. Right back to him. But carried in. Good wall pass. Ooh, that one almost made it through. That makes it through. It would have been interesting. Oh, and we've got a foul here and a good opportunity for the Minutemen. Let's go back down to Matt.
Guys, when you look at Skutt's success over the past several years, and really as a program, it takes some good teams, but maybe a little bit of luck too. They have one of the tastiest pregame traditions in all of high school soccer. They'll have a player put a handful of Lucky Charms cereal on each of the players' jerseys during warm-up, and then they'll eat them. And hey, It's worked out so far, and why stop a good thing?
It's a lucky charm.
They need a little bit of luck right now. Maybe got it.
Lima just over the crossbar. Hey, there they are. You think it's the same box, or do you think they buy a new box every couple weeks? Let's go back down to Matt. Maybe he knows.
A little more on that tradition. It actually started back in 2003 when current head coach Justin Zabawa was a player for Skutt, and that happened to be the first year that the Skyhawks won a state title. So like I said, that tradition started 2 decades ago. It's worked out so far for them, and no, I don't think it's the same box.
How often do they get a new box? I'm just curious.
Who does the buying?
Yeah, Matt, come on.
Well,
let's do some reporting down there.
Every year a sophomore is selected by the upperclassmen to be the charms giver, if you will. And they're in charge of making sure a box is purchased, whether that's from their own funds or maybe mom and dad help chip in a little bit too.
Yeah, that's why Bailey probably came out with it. You saw when they came out, Leo Bailey, the sophomore, had the box of Lucky Charms. It's probably he's the sophomore responsible for the Lucky Charms.
And they also have a plush pillow, Lucky Charms pillow. And if you look closely, there's signatures from all the previous players who are designated as the charms giver, if you will.
Wow.
Very cool.
Lucky Charms plush pillow. Didn't even know that.
Sure that pillow's held up well over all these years.
Does it get washed?
Casillas. And Maravilla had an opportunity there on the cross by Casillas. But just the contrast of Skutt, quick opportunity, one time, top of the 18, fired it in, they lead at 1-0. And then Lexington has had multiple opportunities, some point blank, and have yet to be able to find the equalizer.
Yeah, that once again, that's just the
It's soccer, huh?
tough spot. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Another one just
And they're
over the crossbar again.
closer and closer. Well, I mean, look at where they're starting their press right now. They're just outside the 18.
Yeah.
Nifty little footwork there. A lot closer than I thought originally.
Yeah.
But you see that they're on the top of the D of the 18 right now. They're going to back off a little bit because they know this is coming. But you know, they're not slowing down. They're high up the field. They're gonna put it on. You can't do that the entire game. Usually it's just too hard to do. But they know they're chasing one. They'll do it.
Throw in here from Leo Bailey. Settle. Here comes Casillas. Now at the feet of Garcia. And Casillas will take it to the far side. Ahead. Here's Leiva. And has it taken away. Good hustle by Leiva. Beck did not like that. Nobody there to finish the cross. Call a foul just outside of the 18.
Looks like it.
Yep. Just outside, right on the edge. Pierce Havens. The left footed in.
I think that was on the doorstep.
Very close, right? Look at this. Woo.
Oh, it even goes off the foot.
It does.
It's a break for Lexington.
Now corner kick for the Skyhawks. Pierce Havens, the sophomore, takes it again. And it's a goal. Might have been Bailey. The sophomore, Leo Bailey. What a great corner. And the Skyhawks go up 2-0. Another look. It is an old goal, isn't it?
I believe it is an own goal.
Yep. Goes off of Bailey and off of the shoulder of Cruz Lima, and it is a Skyhawk goal.
Man, that's a gut punch, too. That's a tough one because Lexington's been putting all this pressure on.
Yeah.
They've been up here most of the half. I mean, granted, Skutt's got some opportunities down there, and they're taking advantage, but, man, that's a tough one for Lexington.
Boy, that has been the story, hasn't it? I mean, taking advantage of the few opportunities they've had, but they've taken advantage, and Casillas was right there again. Foul on Oster. Oster didn't like it.
Coaches don't entirely love that decision down there and understand the urgency.
Yep.
Maybe wanted to catch Skutt off guard, but he's got to make sure his team is also ready too.
Right, exactly. Good settle there by Navarrete. He'll carry it.
If you're Lexington here, though, the thing is you do have to keep your head up here. Keep doing a lot of the things you were doing, because I agree. 2-0, I understand, like we just said, it's the gut punch a little bit, but 2-0 is one of the most dangerous leads in soccer. If Skutt feels comfortable, Lexington, they're going to pounce on it, and if they've shown time and time again that they're going to have opportunities.
Lieva applying the pressure up top for the Minutemen. Good settle there by Williams. Here's Williams.
Great touch.
Oh, great way to ball through. Here's Casillas, an opportunity. And we're going to have a penalty kick. It was in the box. Foul in the penalty area. Yellow card coming. And Casillas with an opportunity to pull within one.
It's an incredible ball. That's great vision. Macias earns this penalty here. He led that ball. When you start your run, you let them know that, hey, I'm ready to go, and then he led that run, led that ball. That was a perfect ball right into the path. Here's that opportunity.
So it'll be Alex Perez. 10 goals on the season for Perez. He has the PK. Finkenbinder in goal. Finkenbinder, wow! What a save by Morgan Finkenbinder. Corner kick upcoming. It was cleared out by Shent. But wow, what a save.
Guessed right the whole way. Good for Skutt for getting the first rebound, too. That's always the most important part here.
Shent right away on it.
Right under pressure again, though. A little chippy in there.
Starting to get a little chippy.
Emotions are present.
Throw in here for the Skutt Skyhawks. Carter Wisink back in now for Skutt. I feel like that PK is going to loom large. Could have been a great momentum builder.
Yeah, no doubt. That's a huge save. Huge save.
Another nice save by Finkenbinder. He's been busy.
He has been busy.
Havens.
Speedy.
Tried to cross.
Watch out.
There's Shent coming in late. Havens again, right at Lorca. Here it is again. Opportunity just wide of the shot by Perez.
What's interesting about both of these teams, as you can tell, there hasn't been one specific threat for each team. That's because 16 members of both teams have contributed to the scoring, and both coaches will tell you that it's a success by committee, especially on the Lexington side. That's something they preach, is they know that they're only going to get it done all together, but it's not like one player is the one to watch out for both teams. They get contributions from all angles.
Isai Ramirez is back in there. goes in for Alex Perez. At the feet of Casillas. Here's Casillas still with it. Casillas into the 18. And a corner kick for the Minutemen. Here is the balanced attack for the Minutemen. Isai Ramirez with 11. Perez with 11. Marroquin with 9.
Yeah, this is a young Lexington team. They only got 4 seniors. They've had contributions from everyone. They've kind of had to.
Yellow card was just issued to Cruz Lima. He will come off. Corner for Lexington. Don Lima Miranda with that shot. Two scores for Skutt, one in the 7th minute by Shent and an own goal in the 50th minute. And that's where we are right now. 2-0. Wissink giving chase.
I think that was a smart decision there. He had no numbers back with him. Let everyone get back and regroup.
Bram Allen takes it away, and it's taken right back. Lima Miranda again. The pass. Ooh, just missed. There is a timeout on the pitch. We'll take one as well. It is Skutt with the lead. 2-0 here in Omaha.
At Teammates, our mission is to positively impact the world by inspiring students to reach their full potential through mentoring. Since 1991, Teammates has served more than 47,000 students across the Midwest. Today, we have a growing list of students waiting to be mentored. Mentors come from all walks of life. To be a mentor, all you have to do is be there. Find more information about how to become a mentor at teammates.org.
These are Nebraska corn farmers. They work in acres, not hours. Over 9 million acres to be exact. Harvesting the energy and climate solutions the world needs. Year after year. year after year. We are proud to stand with you.
Just over 20 minutes left here in the Class B championship game. Lexington trying to find a way back in this one. The Minutemen have really become a mainstay here in Class B over the last several seasons. It's their third appearance in the last 4 years in a state final. Head coach Joel Lemus says one of the biggest reasons for the growth in their program is something called Unifoot. It's a program started back in Lexington that gets kids started in soccer at the age of 5 and involves a lot of volunteers and parents, and they make sure that kids can play soccer no matter the cost, and that involves fundraising and just making sure that kids have the opportunity to play the beautiful game.
It's great stuff. Out wide. Casillas will take it up. Here's Garcia.
Despite the missed penalty, Lexington really still hasn't slowed down.
Right.
Most of this half has still been in their attacking third, and whether that's because Skutt's okay with taking some time, but they've done everything they can to keep it up there.
Haven sends it ahead. Slowly building. Play it back and build again with Yam. Yam off to Lima Miranda. Good take. Ridge Jackson carried that in. Good tackle, dangerous tackle, and that shot is wide left by Havens.
I feel like if we had an all-tournament name team, Ridge Jackson would have to be on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's a fun name.
Ridge Jackson.
I think Drayton Bieber, center back for Creighton Prep, would also be on there, featured in the next game.
No doubt. The Beebs, as they call them. Sent in, hustle. Garcia was there, but once again, Finkenbinder got the hand on it. Here's another look. Just over the top.
I believe they blew the whistle here for offsides.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Clearly. Quarter kick up coming. Good job there by the Minutemen's Cruz Lima. Bram Allen will take a seat. Back in is Cole Essner. Ridge Jackson with the corner. Getting near that point where Lexington's really going to have to start putting some pressure on. Down 2-0, 16 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they've had their chances. They've been pressing.
Handball?
I guess so. But you're right. It's time to finish those.
Jackson again with it. Ramirez. Cleared out of there by Kyle Eck on that back line for the Skyhawks. Shot just wide. Boy, Perez, a couple of dribbles in, fire, could not get it to go.
It's a great first touch. Brings it down with the outside of his foot, beats the defender, bringing it down and gets it past him. Also gives himself a great angle at goal. I think he even probably could have taken one more to cut the defender truly off, but in that moment, you're taking the shot.
Shadows beginning to almost cover the entire field here at Morrison Stadium. Tonight's game between Creighton Prep and Lincoln Southwest will be under the lights. 8 o'clock start from here at Morrison. Another opportunity into the 18. And Ramirez comes up empty. Another good play by Finkenbinder. Nice job defensively as well for Ben Healy.
Yeah, good body position there. Didn't foul, got himself between the ball and the player. Just enough to give Finkenbinder a little bit of space to grab it. Once again, the big thing there is just not fouling the box.
Leiva will come out and get a quick breather, as will Ramirez, Isai Ramirez. Navarrete back in for the Minutemen.
Jose Leiva has been one of those players that has been a really impactful piece of their offense. I know they haven't found the back of the net, but he's been involved in a lot of them, and he's one of those players for Lexington who came up from the JV program this year. He also scored that crucial goal against Elkhorn North in the district final to advance the state. They were down 0-1. They got 20 minutes left, and he scores that goal. And you would never know he wasn't a part of this team for a majority of the season. He's fit right in and been a big piece of a lot of the movement and some of those opportunities up top today.
Throw in for the Skyhawks. Here's Corey with it. Oster. Great job. It's so the footwork skills by this Lexington team is impressive.
Very impressive. On the ball, off the ball, defensively.
Yep. Another one. Punched away by Cruz. Touched ahead. Somebody's down on the near sideline.
I believe it's Leo Bailey, I think.
It is Bailey, you're right. And now a yellow card is given to Justin Zabawa.
Maybe a justifiable argument in there.
Yep. Little tug on the jersey got a lot of people's attention there, didn't it?
One of the less sneaky penalties out there.
Got some chippiness going on.
Yeah. State final emotions are high.
Let's go back down to the pitch to Matt.
Guys, championships are built on culture, and Justin Zabawa says they have a great culture at Skutt. So much so that every year at these state finals, you'll see former players from Skutt in attendance. There's actually about a dozen here tonight behind Lexington's goal, as you can see them celebrating. They're players who have built this championship run. And Zabawa says for them, it's more than just the 4 years that they put in with a Skutt Skyhawk jersey on. It's what comes next, and that includes coming back to help volunteer and assistant coach as well with some of the younger teams.
Good stuff, Matt. That's what culture's all about, right? Culture in a program.
Absolutely. I know these moments are just as enjoyable for them too. They get to relive this, and they know exactly what goes into this process, and they know all the work that goes into this. And
here's Zamora with it. Zamora into the 18. Corner kick upcoming as it goes off the foot of Eck. There they are, 4 assistants who played for Skutt. And Benzel played with Zabawa at Skutt.
It's in the blood.
Mm-hmm. Under 8:30 remaining. Here is Perez. Opportunity just high. Well, what a great cross there. Had Cruz Lima on the far side. Oh.
That's a great ball. In behind, runner gets a sneak through 2 defenders, and literally the only thing that doesn't happen there is the ball's gonna go to the back of the net. Everything else, Lexington's doing very clinically. They winning the ball back, finding dangerous balls, finding each other's feet, winning the ball back in crucial areas. They've done so many good things right. They're just missing that final piece.
It's a big piece.
It's the biggest piece. Often the most challenging.
No doubt.
It's like they've got the whole puzzle put together, but the piece they need is not actually with the puzzle in the box. Somewhere under the table or something. Renee Saunders in the background.
Yeah, starting to dig it. Good play backwards. Pressure on his back. Victor Yam with it. Here is Lima in the mid. Back to Yam. Really just 3 seniors on this team that play a large, impactful role. Other than that, as you mentioned before, fairly young team here for the Minutemen.
Yeah, you have 6 freshmen that get consistent minutes on this team.
Caballero. Still working. Coming off the line. Good play.
Big time save. I think that foul there actually may have warranted the yellow card that he had got earlier.
Would agree, yes.
Because if they called that one could have been potentially a man off card. Also, look at these players right now. They're doubled over, got some on the ground. We're gassed out here. Putting everything on the line right now.
It was a physical collision, there's no doubt.
Yeah. Didn't see who went down here, but I hope he's okay. He grabbed his knee, which is always concerning, so hope he's okay.
Victor Yam. Still not able to put much pressure on that right leg. And he will be helped off the field. Victor Yam, the sophomore defender. Yeah, he's in some pain.
Yeah, poor guy. Never want to see that ever, but also in a state final game. That's just tough.
Hmm. 5 minutes remaining. Wissink with it, crosses, nobody there. Good slide tackle there. Regains control. Perez with it, has it taken away. Perez loses it.
Miscommunication there.
Yep.
You knew it.
Good ball ahead. Here's Wissink with it. Two minutes, 15 seconds remaining. It was safe to call it a dynasty before when they won 4 consecutive. No other school has ever done that, but they're about to make it 5. 5 straight state titles.
I know each team, and Coach Zabal will tell you each one's special, but I have a feeling this one may hold a special place in his heart with just replacing 17 seniors and getting to do it the way they've done it. They took some losses, they took some bumps, and they remained on top.
Only 7 players had any type of varsity experience.
Talk about that cultural piece earlier. That's where a lot of that comes in.
Yeah. We've seen Ben Healy all over the place here tonight for Skutt. He'd never played the position ever and transitioned into a new role.
This ending will all be about Skutt. So before we get there, I think it's safe to say that Lexington has a lot to hold their head high about, though. You know, this is a young team that's gotten back here. Unfortunately, this is the one hurdle they can't seem to get over. But like we mentioned, so many freshmen, so many young players in this team. so many young players that got consistent minutes and helped this team get to where they want to be this year, that I think the future will continue to be bright for them. Their foundation is strong. They played a lot of pretty soccer a lot of this game. We just mentioned they just couldn't get that last piece they needed, that essentially the score line we have now, but a lot for them to be excited about in the future.
And we just got a yellow card for comments. Ridge Jackson will take a seat. Into the box, and one more time. Morgan Finkenbender pulls it in. And he's going to kick it away. And Skutt, for the 5th consecutive year, they are state champs. No team has ever won 4 in a row until last year when Skutt did it, and now they have 5 in a row, 10 all time. That ties Creighton Prep for the most state championships in NSAA boys soccer history. When we come back, we'll hand out medals and trophies to our runner-up and to the champs. Back here at Morrison Stadium in just a moment.
Something dynamic about a team, a family, a community. At UNK, we thrive on collaboration, turning individual strengths into collective triumphs. Lopers are known for healing others, for big business ideas, for teaching and leading, for being the first generation and inspiring the next. At UNK, you won't just follow a path, you'll blaze new trails. While one can be strong, together, we are unstoppable. That's the power of the herd.
Meet the champions of innovation in the heart of Nebraska. They're not just farmers, and they nurture more than just crops, pushing boundaries and turning challenges into opportunities. They trade knowledge and know-how, and their dedication doesn't end at harvest. It's in your every bite and every drive. The future of food, fuel, and fiber, and the future of Nebraska starts right here.
At Teammates, our mission is to positively impact the world by inspiring students to reach their full potential through mentoring. Since 1991, Teammates has served more than 47,000 students across the Midwest. Today, we have a growing list of students waiting to be mentored. Mentors come from all walks of life. To be a mentor, all you have to do is be there. Find more information about how to become a mentor at teammates.org.
The islands of Hawaii are calling. Explore an abundance of history and food with chef and native Ed Kenny as he lives a philosophy of local first, organic whenever possible, and aloha always.
So delicious.
Celebrate with a 5-hour family ingredients marathon.
I'm so proud of us.
This weekend on Create.
Coverage of the NSAA Soccer Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by Teammates Mentoring Program, Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, and Nebraska Kubota Dealers. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Time now to hand out medals and trophies. For that, we go to Tom Ryan.
The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Board of Director Thomas Lee from Omaha Westview and NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz. Here are the awards for the 2024 Class B runner-up, Lexington High School. Will head coach Yoel Lemos and your assistants please step forward to the middle of the field to present the silver medals to each member of your team. Players, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your medal. Number 0, Alexis Arriaga. Number 1, Sergio Loarca Bautista. Number 2, Jose Leiva Miranda. Number 4, Adine Cruz Lima. Number 6, Alejandro Cruz. Number 7, Jorge Zamora Saenz. Number 8, Nielsen Garcia Villa de Leon. Number 9, Isai Ramirez Chino. Number 10, Alexander Perez Tunay. Number 11, Fernando Casillas. Number 14, Mario Maravilla. Number 17, Alexander Barraza Sainz. Number 18, Pedro Prado Cruz. Number 19, Adine Lima Miranda. Number 20, Fernando Caballero. Number 21, Adan Lima Miranda. Number 22, Jefferson Hernandez Flores. Number 23, David Diaz Arriaga. Number 27, Cesar Munoz. Number 28, Esteban Tovar Morales. Number 30, Kendrick Marroquin Ordonez. Number 34, Juan Raimundo Jesus. Number 35, Victor Yam Aguiar. And number 40, Jose Navarrete Escobedo. And now, here is the 2024 NSAA Class B runner-up trophy. Congratulations, Lexington High School! Now to the 2024 Class B champions. First, head coach Justin Zapawa, we have a special award for you. Coach, would you and your assistants please present the gold medals to the members of your championship team? Number 0, Morgan Finkenbinder. Number 1, Ben Shent. Number 2, Grant Corey. Number 3, Cole Essner. Number 4, Max Oster. Number 5, Bram Allen. Number 6, Will Longo. Number 7, Nick Oster. Number 8, Leo Bailey. Number 9, Pierce Havens. Number 10, Ridge Jackson. Number 11, Alejandro Esquivel. Number 12, Tobin Hofer. Number 13, Will O'Doherty. Number 14, Nolan Pickrell. Number 15, Ryan Schmidt. Number 16, Ryan Melrose. Number 17, Tegan Olderback. Number 19, Tyler Williams. Number 20, Kyle Schmidt. Number 21, Kyle Eck. Number 23, Carter Wissink. Number 24, Ben Healy. And number 25, Michael Tatton. Presenting the team championship game ball from Farmers Mutual Insurance is NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz to head coach Justin Zabawa. And now for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2024 Class B State Soccer Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Omaha Skutt Catholic High School.
Congratulations to the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks, winners of the state championship once again in Class B, and what a game for Mr. Finkenbinder. We'll talk to them when we come back.
Be sure to watch Backyard Farmer for answers to all your gardening questions. Join our Nebraska Extension specialists and professionals to help you grow your garden and landscape plants the right way. Whether it's turf, flowers, trees, shrubs, or vegetables, Backyard Farmer has the answers you're looking for. If you love gardening, you'll love Backyard Farmer. Thursday night at 7 Central on Nebraska Public Media.
Better than ever, gonna be great. This is the moment that history's made. Nothing can stop us, ain't seen nothing yet. The lights are on and now the stage is set. This is the day a new dawn is near. The future's here. Welcome to the future.
If you want your life to get better, you got to fight for it.
Welcome to the future.
She just disappeared off the face of the planet.
I want her to know that I'm not mad at her.
Mom?
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with ALS.
Where is the mother of the bride?
Welcome to the future.
I am an American, and I have every right like anybody else.
You have to figure out and learn where you come from.
Future.
entire world is seeing the depth of animal suffering.
People understand what's going on. Animals, they don't understand.
The Ukraine war has really been an eye-opener to many of us as to the complexities of our obligations to animals in wartime.
No one's going to be left behind, including their pets.
Wednesday night at 7 Central on Nebraska Public Media.
Coverage of the NSAA Soccer Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by Teammates Mentoring Program, Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest, Nebraska Public Power District, and Nebraska Kubota Dealers. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support.
Welcome back. Skutt Catholic, champions in Class B as they beat Lexington 2-0. I'm joined by Skutt's first goal scorer, Ben Shent. Ben, your brother scored in a state final against Lexington 2 years ago. Can you call it even now that you've done the same?
Absolutely. You know, not to be that guy, but he did score a penalty, and mine was in live action, so maybe I topped him.
Always hold it over him. How important was it for this group to continue the legacy that other Skutt teams have left behind?
Super important. You know, we had a lot of spots to fill, and that's exactly what we did. And, you know, I'm happy to keep that streak, and I couldn't be more proud of my teammates.
How do you guys just keep this going? I mean, year after year, Skutt is here, and you're hoisting the trophy at the end of the season.
I think it's like a big collection of everyone. You know, it starts with our parents being so supportive, and then obviously our coaching staff, and it comes all the way down to the players. And we know what we want to do, and we do it every year.
Thanks, Ben. Congrats. Now let's bring in Morgan Finkenbinder. 8 saves on the evening, including a huge penalty save. 9 saves, excuse me. Don't want to short you one. Morgan, take me through that penalty kick. What was going through your mind? Seemed like a big moment in the match.
Honestly, you know, I've always had great success saving penalties. I got up there. As soon as he set the ball down, I knew where he was going. Just something clicked in my brain. I dove, saved the pen. Glad they didn't score the rebound, but you know what? I saved it, and that's all that matters.
I saw you walk over to the student section and take a bow. 4 years in a Skyhawk uniform, 4 titles. What has it meant to play for this program?
It means everything, you know. This is the school that I wanted to go to. I could have gone to Elk South, but I chose to come here, and these guys mean everything to me. These classmates, the guys I've spent time with in football, and this school, it's everything to me.
Thanks, Morgan. Congrats on a great career here at Skutt. Let's bring in Coach Zabawa now. Coach. Coach, congrats. Another trophy coming back to school. How do you guys keep this up year after year?
A lot of it goes back to the culture that's been built, the guys before this, of, you know, just showing those younger guys, you know, what it takes to win a championship. Not just showing up in March, but, you know, showing up, you know, in the summer and in August in the weight room and things like that. So, you know, a lot of this goes to those guys before this as well as the guys on the field, you know, and keeping their composure and being able to go out and get their goals today.
To lose so many seniors from last year's championship team and to come back and do it again, does this add a little bit more to the lure of this title?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we had such a strong team last year, losing so many of those guys. We knew that this year was going to be a little bit of a work in progress, you know, because we had a lot of guys who hadn't played certain positions, certain roles, you know, and so for them to come out, you know, and perform the way they did, you know, I could not be more proud of this group of kids.
Justin, congrats. Go enjoy. Skutt Catholic, 5 straight Class B state titles.
I'm Denny Nguyen, a assistant production supervisor at Nebraska Public Media. I help coordinate and crew the personnel for our studio and sports productions. I also run camera for some of our studio productions, such as Backyard Farmer and Big Red Wrap-Up.
1, 2, 3.
I get to work with so many amazing people. They make it really, really fun. Just knowing that people are watching my work, it's just a really cool and surreal thing.
There's a place in the middle of America where we stand up and stand out, bringing light that illuminates the best ideas and brings change. Understanding the heart of learning comes from the heartland. Nebraska Public Media is yours, a space and community for everyone. We tell stories and amplify voices so that all can be heard, all from a place that we call home. This is Nebraska Public Media.
Nebraska Public Media Sports presents the 2024 NSAA Baseball Championships. The top teams from across the state compete for the state title. Catch every pitch and home run on Friday, May 17th, live from Warner Park in Omaha. The action starts with the Class C Championships at 12 p.m., followed by Class B at 3:30 p.m., and concluding with Class A at 7 p.m. Central. Stream the championships live on our website or through our free app. Streaming is also available on Apple TV and Chromecast.
Back in Omaha, the final 2-0 in the Class B title. Skyhawks are state champs for the 5th consecutive year and 10 times now overall. I want to remind you, you can pick up a copy of these state high school championships by ordering a DVD. Just give us a call at 800-868-1868 or log on to our website at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sports1995 plus shipping and handling, and you can relive these memories for a lifetime. One more state championship to wrap it up on these 2 days of coverage here on Nebraska Public Media. We head to the Class A boys. Southwest and Creighton Prep upcoming. Already piling in here, getting ready for that one.
Yeah, should be fun. Should be fun. A lot of boos and cheers when they even took the field for warm-ups, but should be a good one to wrap up the last game. You know, I think the thing that's important to notice, and I know you guys all going to see this on broadcast because we're on a break, but a lot of class between those two programs just now. You know, you had Essner going around, picking up the Lexington players off the ground, shaking their hands, and then on the opposite side, when Skutt's getting their medals, a lot of players that were, you know, in tears and heartbroken right before from Lexington, clapping and cheering them on. And I know Coach Lemieux said earlier before this game that iron sharpens iron. That's what they feel like this matchup has been. So no doubt Lexington won't be back in this one again. I think with the young players they have and the promising season they had this year, we might see this matchup a few more times in the future. But at the end of the day, it was the team that finished their chances, and that was Skutt, who made it 5 in a row.
Well, that's going to do it from here. We'll be back at the top of the hour for the Class A State Championship. One more time, the final 2-0. Skutt wins its 5th in a row, its 10th overall. For Avery Howard, for Matt Foster, and the entire sports production crew, I'm Larry Putney. Thanks for watching NSAA Soccer Championships on Nebraska Public Media. We'll be right back. Top of the hour, Class A coming your way.